So we pick up here in the bottom of the third. If you jump back on, I appreciate you bearing with the issues here. Hopefully that's going to rectify it. It says my signal is good for now, so we're going to see what happens. Bad weather has kind of let up in real life here in New York, so hopefully we'll be good to go from here on in. Hey, Dwayne, how are you, buddy? Thanks for sticking with me here. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-2. And we'll see if the rain ends up playing a part here. Trying to avoid a delay as we get late in the season. Don't want to go having these teams play double headers if you don't need to. I don't really think the game does that anymore. Back in the day, it actually used to in the earlier versions. I don't know why they got rid of that. As Smith puts this one towards the gap, slicing away from Beltran. But Beltran able to track it down. Nice play by Carlos out there for the first out. But it will do rain delays in the middle of the game. So here's Cuccinello. Cuccinello is 0 for 1. Fastball swung on and missed. Breaking ball there. Cuccinello slices this one. That's going to be extra bases. That's a one hopper off the wall. Cuccinello not particularly fast, but he's going to make a run anyway. Strawberry's throw a bit offline. Cuccinello is in there with a 1-out double, his 19th of the season. Good job there by Cuccinello. Had him shaded a bit to pull. He goes the other way. And one hops one off the wall and right. So that'll bring up Wally Berger. Berger batting .278. The slider doesn't slide. It stays outside. Berger walked his first time up. Hey, Mike, how are you? Rick Camp. Camp is on the roster. Fastball there. That's a borderline. Koosman back on the rubber. Hundley drops the side. Koosman deals. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Dale Murphy waits in the on-deck circle. Berger fouls this one off towards the seats down the right field line. And out of play, the count goes to 2-2. Koosman checks Cuccinello and deals. Change up. Down low, Berger goes fishing a bit, but he gets a piece of it, so he stays alive. 2-2, the count. Koosman fires again. That fastball misses badly, and the count goes full. AC Murph swinging in the on-deck circle. Murphy had a fantastic start to this season. He's cooled down a bit. Breaking ball in there for a called strike 3, and Berger knew it. I think Berger was looking fastball there. Koosman threw him a 3-2 slider, and Berger watches it go by. Fourth strikeout for Koosman. So now with 2 outs, it'll be up to Dale Murphy to get Cuccinello home from second. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Murphy struck out his first time up. Okay, see, mlbtheshow animation where he fixes the imaginary batting gloves. Love that. Such a silly little thing, but you'd think they could put in, hey, don't use this animation if the player doesn't wear batting gloves. I'm crazy like that. Fastball misses down low. 1-2. Koosman deals. Ground ball over the bag at third. Tough play for Howard Johnson, but he gets him. Nice play by Hojo. Hojo has a terrific arm, but he's not always great with the glove. He is athletic, though, and made a good play there to get Murphy and get out of the inning. We're a third of the way through here at Fulton County. It's 1-0 Mets.
Leading off with the Mets,
Again, the Mets at this point really are kind of locked in on the wild card spot. This looks like a two-horse race between the Braves and Phillies for the division lead. Here's Howard Johnson. Johnson ended that third with that nice play down at third. Now he'll step in to open things up against Maddux. Fastball from Maddux. In there for a called strike. Now a change up away. So Maddux mixing it up nicely here on Johnson. 0-2. Now he can go wherever he wants. High fastball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3 pitches, 1 away. As Johnson retreats back to the dugout.
Now batting, number 12.
Masterfully done by the Mad Dog. 1 away. Here's Lindor. Lindor walked his first time up. Good shot here opposite field. It's got a lot of slice to it. That's going to end up well foul. The count goes to 0-1. Maddux gets the sign from Massey. Lindor slashes it down to third. Horner knocks it down, but keeps it in front of him. But the throw pulls him off the bag. Nice play, Tommy Tucker. So Horner can't field it cleanly, but he does a great job to stay with it. His throw pulls Tommy. Quick throw. Pulls Tucker off the bag, but the sweeping tag gets Lindor on the back. It looked like the back of the leg. Nice play there by Tucker. So 2 down. Here's Shane Mack. Mack is 0 for 1. Fastball in for a called strike. That one misses up high. The count goes to 1-1. Fastball on the outside corner. Maddux locating that two-seamer. Let me know if you've heard that story before. One and two as Maddux works to Mack. Ground ball down to third. Horner's getting plenty of work in this one. Fields that one without incident. Throws Mack out, and the side is retired. So the Mets go down in the top of the fourth. Braves offense will try to get to Koosman. Horner, Lopez, and Tucker due up as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Bob Horner. Horner singled to center his first time up.
The third baseman, number 5.
If Horner ever gets it clicking, this Braves team is going to be very, very dangerous. We've been waiting for Horner to replicate his year 1 success, and he just hasn't gotten there. Pops this one up in foul ground on the first pitch. Hundley puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth.
The designated hitter, Javier Lopez.
So that'll bring up Javi Lopez. Lopez again, the DH today. Phil Massey handling the catching duties. Lopez is 0 for 1. Ground ball to third. Hojo cuts it off. Throws over to first, and quickly there are 2 men down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Koosman throwing well here in the early going. Here's Tommy Tucker. Tucker walked his first time up. Koosman gets up inside. Fastball on the inside corner. Crowd here doesn't like it. Ground ball in the hole. Lindor on the backhand. Quick release. Crushed that a little more than he had to, but he gets it there. 0 for 1.
The catcher.
Appreciate y'all joining me here on a late Sunday night, particularly if you were able to jump back onto this after the original broadcast had to get disconnected. Again, bad weather in the area was making my Wi-Fi get all wonky, so I had to go reboot the router. But hopefully we're all good now, and I appreciate you sticking with me. 1-0 the count as Maddux works the 100. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Goes for the outside corner again. That time Maddux doesn't get it. Oh boy, changeup way out, and Hundley was nowhere near that pitch. That's about as bad a swing as you're going to see. 2-2 the count here to Hundley. That's a good swing. Lined though, but Lonnie Smith puts it away. Skates handles that one without incident out and left for the first out. Order turns over. Here's Reyes. Reyes is 1 for 2. He's singled back in the third. He also stole a base. The Mets have swiped 3 bags so far in this game. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-0. Good change up there at the knees. Nothing Reyes could do with that. It's 1-1. Works him away again, and it's 1-2. We'll see if Maddux tries to run that two-seamer off the plate this time to Reyes. Try to get him to chase it. 1-2 offering. Reyes grounds it up the middle. Tough play. Cuccinello on the backhand. Tough throw to first. He's not going to get him. Reyes gets down the line too well for that, especially from the left-hand side. So second infield hit of the game for Reyes. The Mets have the speedy. Today, he's the designated hitter. They have the speedy Reyes on to get things started here in the fifth. Here's Edgardo Alfonzo. Alfonzo 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Maddux looks in, throws over to first, trying to keep Reyes honest. Again, the Mets have already stolen 3 bags on Phil Massey in this game. Maddux deals there, runner goes again, and it's another stolen base. Not a bad throw by Massey that time. But off-speed pitch, and Reyes is able to steal the bag. Second stolen base of the game for Reyes. Third, and he's going to get into third. So Reyes, infield single, steals second, steals third. Those are stolen bases 33 and 34 on the season for Reyes, who has 3 in the game. And now, Alfonzo just has to have a productive out to get him in. Fastball from Maddux is in for a cold strike. It's 1-2. Alfonzo fly ball to left. Smith puts it away. Reyes is going to tag. Smith doesn't really have a play at him. Throw goes in. Horner cuts it off. Reyes scores without a throw, and the Mets take a 2-0 lead. So Jose Reyes doing what he does when he's at his best. He's there, had a cough. Infield single, 2 stolen bases, and scores on. That's what having speed can do for you. First pitch to Beltran, a called strike at the knees. Nope. Fastball there, up and in. It's 1-1. Maddux rocks and fires. In there for a called strike. The count goes to 1-2. Maddux pacing around the mound a little bit. These are not fun conditions to pitch in, with the rain falling here at Fulton County. 1-2 offering. Beltran swings at one almost in the dirt. Tough play for Simmons, but he gets it. Nicely done by Andrelton Simmons to throw out Beltran. And the side is retired, but the Mets scratch across another one. We're midway through here in Atlanta. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's 2-0 New York. Here's Simmons. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Koosman throwing well to this point. 64 pitches through 4. Perhaps a touch high, but nothing that's concerning. Simmons bounced back the first pitch. Fastball is in there, and Koosman's ahead of him 0-2. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor ranges to his left. He's got it. Throws to first. There's one away.
The batter, number 39.
So Simmons is set aside. Here comes Phil Massey. Massey lined out his first time up. Rosters expand tomorrow. Again, it's August 31st of year 3 of the FSBL. Expect that rookie Del Crandall will get called back up to the big club for September. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Snap the other way. Foul outside first. 2-1 the count. Koosman rocks and fires. Massey swings and misses at the curveball, and the count goes to 2-2. Koosman working quickly here. Fastball gasses Massey. Down he goes for the second out. 5th strikeout for Koosman here in the bottom of the 5th.
The left fielder, Lonnie Smith.
Mets are estimating Tom Seaver will come off the injured list sometime around September 15th. They're hoping to get 3 or 4 starts out of Seaver before the end of the regular season. Mets trying to make sure they stay in that wild card hunt until Seaver returns. Kicking ball in there for a called strike as Koosman works to Lonnie Smith. Smith crushes that one on a rope down the line and left. That's going to be extra bases. Lonnie Smith will pull in at second with a 2-out stand-up double as Lonnie Smith just continues to have a fantastic season. 29th double of the year for Smith. He continues to be in the top 5 in batting in the National League. So now here's Cuccinello. He's 1 for 2. Fastball from Koosman misses outside. The Braves entering play today, a game ahead of the Philadelphia Phillies in the National League East. Fastball misses down low. Wally Berger waits in the on-deck circle. Runner goes. Throw down to third, and Smith is in there. Stolen base for Lonnie Smith. A dangerous move with 2 outs. Koosman has thrown a lot of breaking balls down low. So that's perhaps why you do it. I'm still not sure that I send Lonnie Smith there. It ends up being a moot point as Cuccinello flies out to Strawberry. We'll head to the top of the 6th here in Atlanta. It's 2-0 Mets. Here's Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 2. He had an RBI single his first time up. Maddux delivers. Fastball pulled foul. Ooh, change up there from Maddux. Gets Alonso looking bad. Maddux is ahead of him 0-2. The pitch. Chopper to short. Oh, high hop. Nice job by Simmons to stay with that ball. That was an awkward second hop. Simmons hangs with it, throws Alonso out, and there's one away.
Strawberry.
Here's Darryl Strawberry. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out and popped out. There you see the Phillies up 10-0 on the Expos. Chuck Klein has hit his 39th homer of the year. He's also driven in 5. He continues to stake his claim to the National League MVP award. Strawberry, shift or not, smokes a single into right, and the Mets have a 1-out base runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Howard.
Could have hung your clothes on that rope. 111 off the bat for Darryl. So now here's Howard Johnson. Johnson's 0 for 2. Fastball in for a called strike. Johnson is struck out and lined out. And Howard Johnson has given up his number 20 to Pete Alonso. Johnson now wearing 22. Change up off the plate. It's 1-1. Maddux from the set delivers. Fastball is in for a called strike. Braves have some bullpen action up. Mike Remlinger, the lefty. Rick Mailer, the righty. Just in case things start to turn sideways on Maddux. He's thrown 82 pitches. 1-2 offering. Jam shot. Hojo pops it up. Simmons puts it away for the second out.
The batter, number 12.
So 2 down. Here's Lindor. He's 0 for 1. He's also walked and stolen a base. Maddux looks in and deals. First pitch slider in for a called strike. Maddux rocks and fires. Two-seamer off the plate. It's 1-1. Deals again. Ground ball in the hole. Nice play by Simmons. Goes the short way. It's a close play, but they force Strawberry at second. Nicely done by Andrelton Simmons, who is so smooth there at short. Part of the order coming up for the Braves in the bottom of the 6th as they look to get to Koosman. It's 2-0 Mets. Here's Wally Berger. Berger is 0 for 1. He's also drawn a walk.
The center fielder, Wally Berry.
Again, Franchise Stars Baseball League mirroring real life a little bit as Ronald Acuna Jr. is out for the year in both situations. That moved moved Dale Murphy out of center into right, and Wally Berger has come into play center. He was DHing a lot before that. Now Berger is playing. Koosman rocks and fires. Berger, high fly ball, dead center field. Beltran going back. He is looking up, and that one is out of here. Home run, Wally Berger cuts the deficit in half. His 24th home run of the season. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. So Berger takes Koosman out to the deepest part of the yard here. Cuts it through the rain. And Berger gets the Braves on the board. Straight center. Beltran went back looking like he thought he was going to have a play. But that ball hits halfway up the batter's eye. That is a shot off the bat of Wally Berger. First pitch fastball. Murphy swings and misses. As noted Braves fan, Wayne Martz, says kiss it goodbye. Berger goes deep. Koosman now will try to rebound. Curveball misses down and in. It's 1-1. Breaking ball there. Murphy hits it hard to left, but Mack has a beat on it. Puts it away for the first out. Mack got a good jump on that one. Murphy hit that ball pretty hard, and it was hooking. Here's Bob Horner, 1 for 2. He singled his first time up and popped up. Curveball misses down low. Ball there. Horner fouls it straight back, and those are the pitches Horner is missing. But when he's right, he doesn't. 1-1 offering. Holds that one hard but foul. And now Koosman's ahead of Horner here, 1-2. We'll see where he decides to go. Straight fastball, and Horner fouls it off. Koosman deal. Breaking ball. Horner hits it hard, but right to Alfonso, who throws him out for out number 2.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Javier Lopez.
So that'll bring up Javi Lopez. Lopez is 0 for 2. He is popped out and grounded out. Koosman deals. Change up in there for a called strike. High fastball there. Hundley can't field it. But no matter, because nobody was on base. That fastball misses inside. It's 2-1. Fastball misses up and away. It's 3-1. Tommy Tucker waits on deck. Koosman deals. Fastball misses down low, and Javi works out the 2-out walk. So now here's Tucker. He's 0 for 1. He's also walked. Koosman trying to get through this 6th. He's at 95 pitches. Fastball in for a called strike. Both teams have been a little bit aggressive on the pads in this game. The Mets in particular. But the Braves have stolen a couple bags as well. Can't imagine you're going to send the slow-footed Javi Lopez. I'm not sure why you would run a hit and run with 2 outs, but we'll see. We've seen weirder things. Koosman deals. Tucker slaps it foul outside first. Still 2 men throwing in the Braves bullpen. I'm not sure it's still Naylor and Remlin. It's probably swapped out. 1-2 offering from Koosman. Up and in. That pitch almost hit Tucker. It did not, however. It's just a ball. 2-2 the count. Pitch number 100 from Koosman. Tucker back up the middle. Range into his right. Alfonso dives, knocks it down, but he won't have a play anywhere. It's an infield single for Tony Cuccinello.
The batter, number 19.
I'm sorry, what? Tony Cuccinello, what? But I'm sorry. I'm completely lost. That's Tommy Tucker. I'm all right. It's late. Anderson Simmons steps in for the Braves. Curveball misses down and away. I accelerated this Braves batting order about 3 spaces. Tommy, Tony, whatever. 1-0 the count. Fly ball to right. Simmons hits it pretty well. This ball's carrying. Strawberry's back near the wall. He leaps and he makes the catch. Oh, what a play. Darryl Strawberry to save at least a run. That wasn't going out, but it would have hit off the wall, and Darryl uses all of his 6'6" frame to reel that one in. We're staying at 2-1 as we head to the 7th. Rick Mailer will come in. He will face Shane Mack. Final line score for Maddux, who's done after 6. 6 innings, 5 hits. Todd B. joined us. Hey, Todd, how are you? 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts for Maddux. I'm going to take one more look at that play by Strawberry. That probably scores both, I think. Because if Strawberry misses this, that ball's taken a pretty good bounce. And Beltran's still a bit away from that ball. That probably scores both of them. Terrific job by Darryl as he hits the wall. Kudos from Koosman in the Mets dugout. So here's Shane Mack to face Rick Mailer. First pitch strike. Junk ball Rick Mailer. Wayne Martz notes. There's a slop curve. At the knees, he's ahead of Mack 0-2. Again, a solid. He wasn't perfect, but Maddux was very good today. Pitched his way out of a couple of jams, and overall, he pitched very well. Jose Reyes is base running. Basically generated that run. Fastball misses outside. One and two, the count. Curveball, swung on and missed. Mack badly fooled, and Rick Mailer throwing that slow curves up there. Picks up the strikeout, one away. Here's Todd Hundley. Hundley is 0 for 2. He is lined out and grounded out. Curveball misses outside. That curveball from Mailer is a slow one. He throws one that's a little harder as well. There's another curveball on the outside corner. Be careful with that pitch. Don't want to hang one to Hundley. Fastball there. Hundley fouls it off. Count goes to 1 and 2. Thanks for tuning in here, guys. If you have not subscribed as of yet, I hope you will consider doing so. And I'd be greatly appreciative if you bang that like button before you make your way out of here. One hopper to short. Simmons has it. Throws to first. And there's 2 away. Yeah. You know, it was funny because, I may be wrong about this, man, because I remember when I was doing Mailer, because I always pictured him with the mustache. But when I went looking forward to guys, and I was making the faces and stuff, and Mailer had a lot of cards where he didn't have the mustache, so I kind of went without it. But yeah, he can certainly, we'll add it to him later on in his career. 2 down, here's Reyes. Reyes 2 for 3, a pair of infield singles. Again, Reyes basically created that second Mets run. Infield single, stole second, stole third, came home on a sacrifice fly. 2-0 the count as Mailer works for Reyes. Lashes that one towards the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Reyes is on his horse. Smith cuts it off nicely. That could have been 3, but Smith gets over there and he holds Reyes to a 2-out double. 34th double of the season for Reyes. So that'll bring up Edgardo Alfonzo as the Mets try to get an insurance run here. Alfonzo 1 for 2. Mailer's fastball misses down and away. Reyes has already stolen third one in this game. It was not a good one, that is for sure. Alrighty then. We'll keep him mustache free, I guess. 1-0 pitch. Alfonzo, fly ball to center. Giving chase is Berger, but it's hooking away from him. That's going to find the gap. It's a ground rule double for Edgardo Alfonzo. Reyes will come around to score. And the Mets get their lead back up to 2. Back-to-back doubles from Reyes and Alfonzo, and the Mets have a 3-1 lead. Oh, it's not going to let me. All right, we'll let him throw the first pitch. But if Beltran takes this, we got to do a check on this Braves bullpen. Beltran swings it, pulls it down. All right, let's go and take a look out here. Who else the Braves have? They have Camp and Remlinger throwing. Let me take a look. Beltran's better, more power from the right-hand side, but he's a better hitter from the left-hand side. Then Alonso and Strawberry. That first pitch, I meant to have a pitcher out of there ahead of time. We've already got 2 outs, so you're going to hope that you don't get down to Strawberry at this point for the 3-batter rule. Even though Rick Camp is tired, I think Camp comes in here to try to deal with it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Beltran. So Camp comes in after Mailer struggles a bit. Camp 7-2, a 2.91 ERA in 44 appearances. Camp has been very good so far this season. 3-1 ball game. Camp trying to keep it laying there. Beltran is 0 for 2 with a walk. Sinker from Camp misses down and away. Swung on and missed. Sinker there. And the count goes to 1-2. Change up, down and away. Smack foul. Beltran tries to hang in there. Camp working him away. I bet he goes away again. That's where Massey sets up. Camp goes off the plate. Beltran takes it. 3-1 Mets. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Tapper to first. This is a tough play. Tucker has it. Goes for the tag, and he tags Beltran himself to end the inning. Good play there by Tucker. That was a little bit in no man's land, but he makes the play. 7th inning stretch time here at Fulton County. It's 3-1 Mets. Koosman will stay on despite being at 102 pitches. Phil Massey scheduled to hit, but I don't think Phil Massey actually gets this at bat given how bad he's been. All right, so let's go to a couple of things here. First of all, we need to get somebody else throwing. Man, the Braves bullpen got worn out in the rout yesterday. Let Pat Jarvis, the bullpen's going to have to eat a little bit here, I think, but we'll see. All right, so let's get a pinch hitter. Oh, actually, you know what? Without the third catcher and with Lopez being at DH, the game is going to lock up there. The game is going to lock up there. The game botches that situation. I don't think it'll let me do a defensive. Now it won't let me do a defensive substitution here. All right, so Massey has to hit for himself, which is admittedly a bit annoying. But the game won't do the move Lopez to catcher, and then the DH spot becomes the pitcher's spot. It won't do that. It's going to lock up. All right, so Massey's going to hit for himself. It is what it is. Zachary and Orozco. Orozco's been terrible. Absolutely terrible this year. All right, so Phil Massey's going to get his at-bat here against Koosman. Fastball misses down and in. Zachary the right-hander, Orozco the lefty. Curveball misses outside. You see Pat Jarvis, the right-hander, throwing with Mike Remlinger, the lefty, in the Braves bullpen. Koosman may be wearing out here. Looping shot, foul down the right field line. Todd noticing a Mad Hungarian come in. That's right. That's right. We want Rick Camp to hit. We'll wait. If we get to like the 17th inning, we'll do that. 2-2 pitch to Massey. Fly ball. Massey hits this one well. But Beltran is there. Puts it away for out number 1.
The bat, the left fielder, Lonnie Smith.
So that'll bring up Lonnie Smith. Smith is 1 for 3. He doubled back in the 5th. Again, Smith still in the top 5 in batting. Lonnie batting .319 this season. Mets are pushing Koosman here. Line shot and foul down the right field line. He's at 108 pitches. Mets would love to see Koosman get through the 7th, but the Mets bullpen, frankly, has been a nightmare. Smith squares the bunt and misses, and the count goes to 0-2. Breaking ball, and Smith puts it down the line. Foul. Oh, that was not foul by much. I want to see that, actually, because that was really freaking close. Lonnie Smith just misses the double here. Let's get down the line. Where does that land? Ooh. Oh my goodness. That is about as close as it gets, folks. Oh, wow. So Lonnie Smith just misses his second double of the game. 0-2 pitch here from Koosman. Smith fouls back the changeup. Yeah, I did too, Dwayne. That's why I wanted to run that replay. I'm like, wow, they might have gotten that call wrong. But it was just a touch foul. Smith holds up there. They don't appeal that one. A little bit surprised they didn't appeal. 1-2 pitch. Saws him off. Weak line drive to Alonso, who makes the grab for out number 2. Good pitching matchup here, as expected. At Fulton County, Greg Maddux and Jerry Koosman. Maddux is now out. Koosman is trying to get through the 7th. Here's Cuccinello. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Mets bullpen has been in tatters. Jesse Orozco has lost the closer job to Pedro Feliciano. Orozco has been in the top 3 in saves each of the first 2 years of the FSBL. He's got an ERA over 5 this year. Cuccinello fouls it off, and the rest of the Mets bullpen, with the exception, if I remember right, Skip Lockwood, basically has been terrible. Mets, 2 games back in the wild card spot. They don't want to go giving up a lead. This would be a rough one to drop. As long as Koosman says he can go, they're going to try to get him through here. Cuccinello fouls it off. Count stays at 2-2. Koosman laboring. Here's pitch 120. Cuccinello, base hit in the left. Matt cuts it off, but a good job by Cuccinello, and that's going to bring Wally Berger to the plate as the tying run. And I got to think that's going to be it for Jerry Koosman. And it is. That's going to be all.
Your attention, please.
And it's going to be Pat Zachary. Zachary, 2 and 3. 3.71 earned run average in 32 appearances. Pat Zachary, who Jerry Coleman once famously said, looks like he got here on a raft. Here's Wally Berger. Berger 1 for 2 with a homer. And Berger hits another one deep. Beltran's going back. On the track, he has room and puts it away. Berger didn't miss that one by much. But Beltran makes the grab, and the Mets get out of it. Zachary comes in for one batter and gets it done. We head to the 8th. You're at Fulton County. It's 3-1 Mets. Here's Mike Remlinger. Remlinger has just had a miserable go. He's been great against lefties, but righties have hammered him, and he's going to face Pete Alonso to start off. Remlinger really in there to deal with Strawberry and to turn Howard Johnson on that. And again, since the game removed Camp, I couldn't leave Camp in to pitch to Alonso, which is what I really would have done. I would have left Camp in to face Alonso and then brought Remlinger in. Todd, great shoes for the polar bear. What was it? Lockwood had some good years in the mid to late. Yes, Skip Lockwood was a very solid reliever. Change up from Remlinger is in there. The count goes 2-1 to Alonso. Remlinger fires. Alonso fouls it straight back. Alonso pulls this one foul. Count is at 2-2. And Alonso hits this one deep to center. Berger's going back on it. Near the track at the wall. He leaps and it's out of here. Home run, Pete Alonso, the rookie with his 24th of the year, and the Mets get a little more insurance. So that was the danger of letting Remlinger start the inning against Alonso. Remlinger has been outstanding against lefties. But righties have been a struggle, and Alonso takes him deep. It's 4-1 Mets. Remlinger worked him low, and Alonso goes down and gets it. Berger had a play at it. Gave a fine effort. So Remlinger, who's really in there to prevent Strawberry from giving up the home run, now has to deal with Strawberry after giving up the home run to Alonso. Darrell's 1 for 3. He singled back in the 6th. You're right, Dwayne. No, it wasn't a bad pitch. Down in the zone, Alonso just went down to get it. Again, the Mets with the highest run output that I have seen by a team this season in the opener of this series. A 24-5 drubbing of the Braves to open up the series. Mets have won 4 in a row coming into this game after what has been a miserable month for them. So the Braves bullpen is kind of in tatters at the moment. Really, probably. I mean, if the game hadn't taken him out, I certainly wouldn't have taken it out. You probably would have liked to see Maddux get you through that 7th inning. Strawberry hits one against a shift. It falls in front of Lonnie Smith. Smith elects not to dive, which is probably the right play, honestly. If that gets past him, Strawberry can run all day. Darrell dunks one into left. The Mets are 8 games back in the division. And I mean, a win here would get them to within 7. But even so, asking the Mets to leapfrog both the Braves and the Phillies in September is probably a long shot. The Mets and Braves don't play again after this series. The Mets do, however, have 6 matchups with the Phillies. But the real thing working in the Mets' advantage, the Mets have other than those 6 games against the Phillies, the Mets have a very easy schedule in September. They've got 2 series against the Expos, who are in the cellar. They've got 2 series against the Marlins. And they've got a 4-game set against the Brewers, who aren't very good. So the Mets are actually in a decent playoff position, even though they currently sit 2 games out of the wild card. I just think it's too much ground for them to try to make up as far as the division goes in September. 2-2 pitch to Hojo. On the inside corner, strike 3. Johnson may get himself thrown out of this game. He is not at all happy.
Number 12.
Remlinger locks him up. Hojo still barking from the dugout. 1 away. Here's Lindor. Lindor is 0 for 2. Remlinger will turn Lindor around. Again, given the state of the Braves bullpen, I think when Remlinger is going to go here unless he starts really getting shelled. Braves went through just about all their relievers in the opener of the series, and they have picked off over at first. Strawberry gets caught leaning, and Remlinger nabs him for the 2nd out. Todd asks, can players get ejected in this game? I honestly do not believe they can. If they can, I haven't seen it. It's another one of those things. I think players used to be able to get ejected in the earlier versions of the show, and then I think they did away with it. I think it kind of fell under the same logic as why they don't. The line drive there, Horner puts it away, and the side is retired. But Alonso goes deep for his 24th homer of the season. We head to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-1 Mets. For the same reason that they don't allow brawls, nobody charges the mound. because I think reflects badly on the players. They don't want players charging the mound in the game, and I wonder if ejections kind of became that same kind of thing. Pat Zachary is going to stay on to throw the bottom of the 8th. Here's Dale Murphy. Murphy crushing left-handed pitching this year. He's had a little bit of a struggle against righties. Murphy, high fly ball to left. That's carrying. It's also hooking. Mack is looking up. If it's fair, it's gone, and it's out of here. Home run, Dale Murphy. So Murphy gets the run back from the Alonso home run, and the Braves draw back within 2. 20th home run of the season for Murphy. It appears the rain has stopped here in Atlanta. Murphy goes yard, and it's a 4-2 ball game. High arcing shot off the bat of Dale Murphy. Shane Mack went back to the wall. But all he could do is watch. Now here's Bob Horner. Horner's 1 for 3. 20th shot of the year for Murphy. The Braves know that this Mets bullpen can be touched up. Fastball from Zachary, swung on and missed, and it's 0-2 to Horner. Change up down low. Horner swings over the top of it. It's a strikeout for Pat Zachary, and there's one away. Here's Javi Lopez. Lopez is 0 for 2. He for 5 innings, but bad weather again. It kind of messed with my Wi-Fi. Yep, it looks like the image just went out, so I apologize for that. We'll do the rest of this as radio. And there's a shot. You probably heard the sound of that one off the bat. Deep to right center, and it's out of here. Home run Javi Lopez, and this is a 1-run ball game. So Pat Zachary gives up back-to-back jacks. I should say two jacks and 3 batters. Lopez goes deep to right center. And it's a 4-3 ball game, and that's going to be the end of things for Pat Zachary. .376 feet. It's a wall scraper, and now here's Jesse Orosco. Orosco, 31 saves, but still lost the closer's job. 31 saves in 41 opportunities, and Orosco's ERA this season up over 6. He will face Tommy Tucker here in the bottom of the 8th. Orosco now the setup man. Tucker is 1 for 2. Crowd back into it here in Atlanta. Ground ball outside third. Now it goes to 1-1. Apologize that once again the Wi-Fi has wreaked havoc on the video here now in the bottom of the 8th, but I don't want to go starting another stream just for an inning. So we will deal with this as an audio-only broadcast unless the Wi-Fi situation clears up. The rain has stopped here, so hopefully, talking in real life here in New York, and the wind is let up, so hopefully my Wi-Fi is going to behave itself once more. 2-2 slider from Orosco, rides inside, the count goes full. TBS. Full count to Tucker. Tapper, out in no man's land. That's a tough play. Orosco fields it off the mound, throw it up first, and he gets it. Good job by Orosco to get Tucker, and there's 2 away. Dwayne says this could be your 1985 4th of July 18 inning game. Man, I'm too tired for that. We went up on a hike upstate earlier on today before the weather got bad, and I'm exhausted. I just wanted to get the calendar flipped to September here. for the FSBL, so I'll want to do a stream tonight after my wife went to bed. But yeah, 18 innings tonight would kill me. 1-1, the count to Andrelton Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 3. Fastball there, swung on and missed. Roscoe ahead, 1-2. Simmons fouls it off. Down in the dirt, and Simmons chases it and actually gets a piece of it to stay alive. One-two offering. Simmons pops it up. Foul ground. Orozco is going to take it himself. So Jesse Orozco gets the job done out of the pen for the Mets. Haven't said that much this year. But the Braves strike. Home runs from Murphy and Lopez. We head to the ninth. It's 4-3 New York. Here's Steve Bedrosian. Bedrosian, Bedrock 9-7, a 3.7 earned run average. Shane Mack due up to hit, but Mack is going to be pinch hit for. For the Mets. Mets are going to go for the power bat. They're going to go for Lucas Duda here. For Shane Mack. Duda, 333, a homer, 3 RBIs. Duda essentially been rendered moot with it being Pete Alonso's rookie season. You know what? I've got to think ahead. For the Braves, knowing that the game is going to mangle that situation. Simmons, so Massey should lead off. But what we're going to do is we're going to get Massey out of this game because Massey isn't going to, we don't want Phil Massey hitting in that spot. So we're going to do the defensive sub, moving the designated hitter into a field position. We'll forfeit the designated hitter. That's fine. So now, Bedrosian will work this inning, and then Bedrosian will get pinch hit for in the bottom of the inning. That way we don't get into that situation where the game will lock up if I try to pinch hit for Phil Massey. Glad I remembered to do that. So anyway, here's Duda to face Bedrosian. Bedrock trying to keep this a one-run game. Fastball was fouled off. I'd really love for the Wi-Fi to clear up and get me my video back. It does not appear that's going to happen right now. 1-1 the count. Slider misses inside due to take. Fastball misses away. It's 3-1. I'm actually running a Wi-Fi check right now. It actually says that my Wi-Fi is up. So this may actually be a PlayStation issue more so than my actual router. But regardless, it's not something that I can fix without disconnecting the stream, and I don't want to do that at this point in the night. So we'll just deal with it being audio only at this point. I apologize for that. It's a radio broadcast. Old school. Duda pops it up. Simmons puts it away. There's one down. Here's Todd Hundley. Oh, absolutely, Todd. Yes. Oh, Lord knows I've had that happen. Hundley lines this one the other way. Lonnie Smith gets over and puts it away for the second out. The worst example of that, Todd, was back when I did the Legend Sports Universe Hockey League on here. There was a night, and I was just trying to get through a playoff game, and I was feeling it, and I wanted to get one done. It was one of the hockey playoff games. and I started a stream at like 12:30 or 12:45, something stupid like that. And the game went to double overtime. And I was like, oh my God, I'm never doing that again. I was so exhausted by the time that broadcast was done. I'd lost my voice. It was terrible. 2 outs, 1-1 the count as Bedrock works to Reyes here. Reyes 3 for 4 on the day. Fastball misses up and in. 2-1 the count. Off the plate, Reyes holds up. It's 3-1. Eduardo Alfonso waits in the on-deck circle. Reyes pops it straight back into the seats, and the count goes full. Bedrosian deals. Reyes fouls off another one. Red Sox defeat the Orioles in Boston 6-5. Ted Williams' his 33rd homer of the year. The Red Sox keep pace with the Yankees in the AL East. Reyes fly ball to left. Simmons goes out, tracks it down. Yes, Todd, absolutely. That's it. That situation too. Although that one doesn't happen here so much. Usually, if I do a nighttime broadcast, it's after my wife has gone to sleep. So now, Pedro Feliciano, who has been great, comes on to try to close this one out. He's 1-0, a 1.15 earned run average in 32 appearances. Bernard Gilkey comes in to play left field for the Mets. And pinch hitting for Steve Bedrosian will be Tommy Holmes. 303, 15 homers, 50 RBIs. Despite being a lefty-lefty matchup, the Braves like the Holmes matchup the best here against Feliciano, and it's hard to argue with him. The Braves do not have a great bench. Feliciano deals Holmes, ground ball to first. Alonso has it, flips to Feliciano, and there's one away.
The left fielder, Lonnie Smith.
So here's Lonnie Smith. Skates is 1 for 4. He doubled back in the 5th. Fastball misses up and away. It's 1-0. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Some point tomorrow, I will do a stream setting the stage for September and the pennant races and team schedules the rest of the way and all that kind of stuff before we get into the September slate of games. Smith skies at the center. Beltran puts it away, and the Braves are down to their final out.
Number 15.
So Feliciano continues to get the job done. Here's Tony Cuccinello. Cuccinello is 2 for 4. Wally Berger, who has one of the Braves' 2 home runs in this game, waits in the on-deck circle. Cuccinello would love to bring him to the plate as the winning run. First pitch fastball from Feliciano is in for a called strike. That fastball misses down low. 1-1 the count. Breaking ball, and he's way out in front of it, and the Braves are down to their final strike. 1-2 offering from Feliciano. Cuccinello fights it off. One-two offering again, coming from Pedro Feliciano. Fastball up high. Cuccinello tries to hold. They say he did. Count goes to 2-2. Fastball got him, looking strike 3 at the knees, called. Cuccinello was looking for something else there. That was a clear strike. Feliciano closes it out. And the Mets have taken the first 2 games of this 3-game set. Jerry Koosman does a terrific job for the Mets. He outduels Greg Maddux. Koosman improves to 10-9. Maddux falls to 9-12, a record that does not belie how well Maddux has pitched this year. He just has not gotten much run support, and it happened again to him today. Here you see the late home run from Alonso. There's Dale Murphy going deep. Javi Lopez went deep as well. I appreciate that, Dwayne. Always appreciate you checking in, my friend. So now, with this loss and the Phillies win, the Braves and Phillies are now tied for first place in the National League East. Koosman with the win, 6 2/3, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 run allowed. It shows the Pedro Feliciano picture, but Greg Maddux is the one who took the loss. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 runs. Reyes goes 3 for 5, 2 singles, a double, 3 stolen bases, and a pair of runs scored. Gets player of the game honors. I appreciate that, Todd. Always good to see you in here. So we're set up for quite a final month here in the NL East. Braves and Phillies deadlock atop the NL East. Mets get themselves within a game and a half of the second wild card. The NL East could put 3 teams into the postseason. Worth keeping an eye on. So again, tomorrow we will do a broadcast that will kind of give the lay of the land as we head into September. For the first 3 weeks of September, I will do my customary American League and National League game of the week each Saturday on the schedule. But then from there, over the that'll probably be a week and a half, 2 weeks, however it works out. We'll kind of just pick and choose games, whatever day of the week they fall on, that factor into the pennant races. You know, really good pitching matchups and stuff like that, matchups against teams fighting each other for a playoff spot, etc. And that'll get us to the postseason for the 3rd year of the FSBL. Todd, Wayne, great seeing you guys. Thanks for coming by. Carlos Yaz was around earlier on before the stream got interrupted. Our good friend Mike, Sports Time Machine. Check out his great channel as well as Wayne's terrific channel. And most importantly, be good to each other, guys. And we'll talk soon. The Mets hold on to take down the Braves in Atlanta.